going to do my May favorites. I know that I'm a bit late in posting my April favorites. Now I'm going to post my May favorites. Life has been very hectic for me, and the amount of work that goes into editing a video, gosh, that's a lot of things to edit out, the the all that stuff. So let me just show you what I have for my May favorites. Now, the first thing that I'm going to show you, which I don't really show in most of my videos because to me a scent is quite personal. The thing is, I had a viewer, I can't remember her name, but I'll put her link right here. She has asked me to do a video on perfumes, the perfumes that I like. Maybe I can just tell you what kind of scent I like. Most of the time I like a lot of fresh fragrances and then a little bit of floral, and possibly a combination of these two scents mixed together. This is called Aqua Lily, and this is from the Body Shop. Normally this costs 55 ringgit for a 30 ml bottle. Now, to tell you the complete truth, I don't normally go for brands for fragrances, because if, let's say for example, I like a certain kind of scent and it is a cheaper brand, even if it's from Giant, from Silky Girl, from Follow Me, I would still purchase it because I would prioritize the scent more than the brand. This is quite an indulgence for me to buy this one from the Body Shop. Now, the reason why I bought this was because they were selling it for 70% off, and it was only going for $16.50 each, which is really good. I bought a lot of this and I just stock up. This is in Oud Toilet. This smells really fresh, and at the same time it smells a bit florally. It's the appropriate size to put in your handbag, and also it lasts quite long. It's not the kind of scent that after a while just disappear. No, it lasts quite a while. Some perfumes, when you put it on your wrist and then when you smell it, it smells entirely different. I think that after it has mixed with your body chemistry, it would smell slightly different. But for me, this one stayed true to its description, so I really like that. And for only $16.50, yes, I would definitely purchase this. Even next one is from the Confessions of a Concealerholic, which is from Benefit. I forgot about this product altogether, and recently I was thinking, I should just, you know, shop my stash. So that's what I did, and I've been loving these 4 items. Sorry, it looks a little bit grubby. These two are Boi-ing, which is the concealer. This one is called Eye Bright, and this one is Lemonade. So what I do is, nowadays I don't really put on any foundation, except for today. I only put on a little bit of concealer and another item of my favorite. I'll show it to you later. So I've been using these two together, mixing it in order to get my shade, and then after that apply the whatever items that I put on next. Then these two items, which are the Eye Bright. See, Eye Bright is a little bit more pink, this one right here, and this is called Lemonade. So what I do with these two is I just rub it into each of the Eye Bright and the Lemonade, and I'll just apply that on my dark circles, and it makes them disappear. Really, it does. So this is a really good product. If, let's say for example, you do have this kit, try both of these out together and put it on your dark circles. It really does brightens up that dark circle area. It's a really good thing that, you know, I'm shopping in my stash so that I don't purchase anything else for now. so that's going to last me a while. Because Eye Bright and Lemonade, you don't need to use too much of it, and that Boi-ing concealer is quite concentrated, so a very little bit of it goes a very long way. Just a side note, this is one of my favorite items too. This is the Starbucks tumbler. I have some ice water in it. It's a very hot day outside. I'm using natural lighting. It's really hot. Like this. This costs 52 ringgit. I haven't found any good tumblers in Malaysia. I can't find it in Pakistan. I can't find it anywhere else. I'm only getting the ones from Coffee Bean and Starbucks. Now I have Starbucks, and it's really big. You know, sometimes when you drink a lot of water, you feel, oh my god, I feel so sluggish, and you feel the need to go to the loo quite often. So I don't mind it at all if I just have this tumbler with me. I don't even realize that I'm drinking a lot of water, because when you drink like this, especially if you drink with a straw, you don't see the amount of water that you're drinking. For this big of a tumbler, you can even drink it in about 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so without even realizing that you've already finished the whole tumbler. So that's quite good. I don't normally drink anything from Starbucks, but if I do, then they would, I think, deduct 2 ringgit off from your selected drinks if you bring this tumbler in. It's 52 ringgit and it lasts quite a long time. Like I mentioned previously, I have not been using a lot of foundation this month, but instead I've been using concealer and this thing from Silky Girl. It is called the Shine Free Loose Powder, and it's from Silky Girl. My shade is in Natural Light. According to this, they say that it's a soft, smooth and microfine loose powder for a matte silky finish. And it doesn't clog pores, shine free, oil free and fragrance free. For me, I don't need to use too much of this. What I do is just tap a little bit into the cap and then just take my brush and then just brush it wherever I want to be shine free or where I've already placed my concealer, just to set the concealer. So this is really good because you don't need too much of it. Plus, it's not as expensive as other brands. This one was going for 20 something ringgit for this big, which is 20 grams. So you don't need too much of it. Use very little. Then I still love my 10-piece blush palette, and I'm using this one today. I like this palette because there's a lot of colors in it, and then well, you are spoiled for colors. You can just play around with the colors. Very nice, very convenient to play around with. Okay, I've got one more makeup item. This one is from MAC. This is the eyeshadow in Brule. There we go. I've been using a lot of this as my highlight lately, and I really like it, and it blends out the colors really well too if you want it as a transition kind of color. So you have that color in the crease. What you can do is take this color and then just blend out that crease color. This works really well for light medium skin tone like mine. This is a good purchase, and I've made a little bit of a dip there. It is a satin finish. I think it's more matte. Now, last few items are my skincare items, and I've been loving this one. This is the Oil Out Tea Tree Balancing Serum from NARUKO. And to be completely honest, I've been using this and the moisturizer from the same line, and I don't think that my skin can live without it anymore. I've tried to avoid using it for about a week, and then I saw that there was a few pimples erupting here and there. I think that this was helping to deter it away, and when I stopped using it, my skin was reacting very badly, so I don't think that I can live without these two anymore. I have a haul that I made on these items, which I'll link right here. If you're the type of person who is prone to breakouts like I am, maybe you should try these two items. I didn't buy the cleanser because I have that Oxy Acne cleanser, so that's the reason why I don't purchase it. These two really works really well. What you'll do is you cleanse, and then after that you take your toner, which I'll mention later, the toner, and then after that you'll take this serum, put it on first, and then put on the moisturizer. And then if you want to, if you have an additional moisturizer that you want to apply on top, you can just apply it right after this moisturizer itself. My skin has been reacting very well to these two products, so I would highly recommend you to check out these two things if you are prone to breakout, that is, and also if you want to stop any breakouts from happening, so you can try that out. For the toner, I've been loving the Nano White Refining Treatment Toner. This doesn't cost that much. I think this is less than 20 ringgit, and you don't need to use too much of it. The one thing that I like about it is it removes a lot of my excess makeup. If, let's say for example, my cleanser didn't do its job, this would pick it up. I don't really know about it refining my pores or not, but it works really well and I really like it. So far I think this is better than the Nivea, the one that I've used previously, and I think that I'll repurchase this one again in the near future. The last item is my ANTABAX. This is the hand sanitizer. The reason why I like this is because this costs less than Dettol. Dettol is for 5 ringgit something. This is only for 3 ringgit plus, and it's the same thing. It works really well. It has vitamins, it has aloe vera. This works really well, and it's 99.9% kills germs without water. So why should you pay more if you can just pay less for the same item, right? Same ingredients. One thing that I regret buying is the tea tree oil from Body Shop. I don't know why, but some people get good results using this in order to clear up their acne. I don't know whether it's my pimples are just that stubborn, or maybe it just doesn't work on me at all. So that's one of my regrets, and this one would cost 28 ringgit each. So I'm still going to use it no matter what, just to finish it off, but I don't really like it. The last two things that I'm going to show you are the items that I really like, and I think that it is essential that you have. First thing is a torchlight. This one is from ENERGIZER. You can still purchase this. My husband bought a smaller one, which is from GP, and it's only that small and very thin. So he has one and I have this one in my handbag. This is really good if, let's say for example, you are in a really poorly lit area, just in case if anything happens. If you want to find something in your car, that usually happens to me, and this is just really handy for a lot of things. Plus, this is really heavy. This is a really good weapon in order to have. Small, but it's really heavy. And it's really cute, doesn't it? Look very cute to you. So I like that. This costs, I think, 19 ringgit, under 20, with the batteries as well. This last one is really an essential. We are experiencing a really hot weather here in Malaysia, and recently I went to a wedding. Now the wedding was in a small hall, and there was not a lot of fans around, so I was really hot, and I was wearing my traditional clothes. I was really getting hot and sticky. I was really sweating. I always put this thing in my bag, and just in case you know, I happen to go to these kind of events, I will have this out, which is a fan. Really essential for this hot weather of ours. I bought this one from DAISO and it's only 5 ringgit. See? It's really, really handy. So what I did was, of course, just fan yourself, and it's very cooling, so I don't feel sticky. And what I did was that I share a little bit with my husband. I share, and then I just, you know, fan him, and then also my sister-in-law was with me, so I share it with her as well. So I was not in a hot and sticky situation anymore. I was able to avoid that situation with this thing. So just get this and put it into your handbag. I don't know whether you can find the smaller version of this, but it's still quite thin, and you can also use this in order to shield yourself from the sun. Yeah, so that's quite good. Okay, so that's it from my favorites. If you do have any favorites that you've been loving for the month of May, you can just share it with me in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. What are your favorites? And then probably I would also try it out, and most probably it will become one of my favorites too. Take care, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!